So what is going on, everybody? It's your boy J Crew Day, and welcome back to some more NBA 2K20 My League rebuilds, man. Guys, we're still in this pandemic. The coronavirus is still here. Stores and restaurants, everything is being shut down, and I am just making rebuilds. I'm just chilling, playing this game. So this says a lot, man. If you guys can't tell by the title of the video, we are doing a Detroit Pistons post Drummond rebuild today. Shouts out to my guy Cunard Season for leaving a comment on the last video. And if you guys didn't see the last video, you know, Chris Paul New York Knicks rebuild, it's in the description below. And before we get into this, man, make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe, hit that noti bell. Let's get right into things. So, speaking of coronavirus and the Detroit Pistons, Christian Wood, he's one of the most recent players to actually get the COVID-19 virus, which is kind of, you know, it's really tough, but I mean, I'm sure he's okay. He's saying that he's feeling 100% fine and there's no symptoms, but I mean, I think usually it takes about 2 weeks for those symptoms to actually show. So my prayers for Mr. Christian Wood and for everyone else who's really contracted this virus. Idris Elba recently came out and said that he got it, and everyone else who has it, my prayers go out to everyone. Everyone stay safe and wash your hands, sanitize, all that, and just be safe. But when we take a look at the Pistons, man, this squad is really interesting. I mean, not really. Their whole team basically blew up within the last couple months. They lost Andre Drummond in a trade to Cleveland, which I still don't understand. All they got back was Brandon Knight and John Henson, and I think a second-round pick in 2023. Then Reggie Jackson and Markieff Morris. Then Reggie Jackson and Markieff Morris both were bought out. They both eventually ended up in OKC and the Clippers. And now we're stuck with the Detroit Pistons squad with Derrick Rose, who's injury prone and old. Blake Griffin, who's injury prone and old. Well, not old, but like he's just not the same Blake Griffin. And a bunch of misfit young guys. The only bright spot about this whole team, and I mentioned it before, Christian Wood is balling out. Since Drummond and Blake Griffin have been out, Christian Wood has been playing out of his mind, averaging about 24 and 10 in the last 10 games. He's definitely a dark horse most improved player candidate, but I mean, the season's over. I don't know how that's going to work out with awards and stuff. Taking a look at our salary cap right now, Blake Griffin is our most expensive player, and he does have a player option in 2021. So I'm thinking we're probably going to just completely wipe the team and, build around. Like, who's our youngest guy right now, man? Who's Sekoy Diomboya? I don't know how to say his name. He's our youngest rookie that they just drafted. They got Mikhailic there, Luke Cunard. I mean, there's not much bright spots around this team. Brandon Knight's going to be a free agent next year. We have Tony Snell for some reason with a player option next season. But everyone else, I mean, there's just nothing going on in Detroit. This is what we're working with till the end. We got D Rose, Cunard, Tony Snell, Blake Griffin, and John Henson as our starting five. Then we got Christian Wood, Bruce Brown, Jordan McRae, and Langston Galloway. Alright, so Giannis MVP, you guys already know that. John Morant wins Rookie of the Year. Dennis Schroeder, 6-man, Kawhi, Bam, and Mike Budenholzer. Alright, so at the end of the season, we don't make the playoffs, of course, but we can at least take a look at our stats and how we did. Blake Griffin averaged 19 points a game, 5 rebounds, not too bad with 3 assists. D Rose right behind him with 18 and 5. Luke Cunard with 14 a game. Christian Wood 11 and 7. And then Jordan McRae with 10 points a game. So it's going to be Clippers, Lakers, and Bucks and Raptors. Alright, so we are currently supposed to get the 4th pick in the draft. That we're going to get number 1. Let's see how this goes as we fall to 6th. That sucks, but it is what it is. It is what it is, man. Let me see.
It is what it is.
No more picks in the first round, so 6th pick it is. So now that I have the 6th pick, I was thinking of maybe trying to trade off Blake Griffin's contract because he is going to have that player option next year, I believe. Yeah, so we don't want him picking that up. But at the same time, he's our best player. So I don't know if we want to make a move with him now or maybe just wait, after this season. So for now, we're going to probably go ahead and pick up our draft pick at 6, and then we'll move on from there. For some reason, Anthony Edwards drops to 6th. and we go ahead and pick him up. If you guys remember in our last rebuild, this guy was averaging like 28 points per game, so I think we just got a steal at 6. So for our pending options, we're going to bring back Cunard, of course. He had one of his best seasons, I think his best season so far. 14 points a game with 4 assists. It's not bad at all, and he can only get better with time. So we're going to bring him back. Unfortunately, we're going to leave our guy Mikhailic back. He was a former Laker. And then Tony Snell picked up that $12 million option. It is what it is, man. I can't really do much about it. I'll probably try to trade him, because he's not really going to do anything for us other than like defense or something. Alright, so right now there's a lot we can do with this free agency. We have a lot of money on our cap. It's just, who are we going to go for? I think we're going to offer every one of these guys a contract. So AD, right now looking like either the Lakers or the Knicks. The Knicks are giving him about 3 years with a player option. So we'll give him probably the same thing. We'll give him a player option on the 3rd year, 143 mil. Next up will be Ison Whiteside here, who's getting a lot of contracts. The Raptors are offering him 4 years, Blazers and the Hornets as well. I don't know if I want to give him that much money. We'll probably just, man, we can't even wait though. We're going to offer him the 4 years. This may be, you know, not the best idea, but we'll give him that. And then Ingram, another guy we want to maybe take a shot at. Pelicans are giving him 5 years. We'll give him as much as we can as well. So out of these 3 guys, let's see who accepts as we get Ingram. It seems like it. Now, do I want Ingram or do I want a center? Because we have no center at the moment. I mean, I guess I can always put Christian Wood at center. Man, I got Ingram in the last rebuild as well. But at the same time, he is a restricted free agent, so we'll see if they actually accept this or not. Bring him in. AD goes to the Lakers. And it looks like we're going to get Ingram, bro. Let's see if they do. And yep, we signed Brandon Ingram to the team. So again, for some reason, Brandon Ingram seems to be a good rebuild piece in the last couple of rebuilds. So the only thing now, we wanted Ison Whiteside, we wanted AD, we didn't get him. I think Tristan Thompson might be a good fit. I was thinking of Dwight Howard, but he's wanting way too much money. We're going to go ahead and offer Tristan Thompson a 2-year deal as we bring him in as well. And I think that's all we're going to do for this season. We're also going to bring in our veteran point guard in Darren Collison. I know we're going to have 2 old point guards in D-Rose and Darren, but we need a backup point guard. And then we also bring in Jordan Bell on a 2-year deal as well, just as a backup center. He's also young, only 25, so hopefully he can develop into something nice. This is going to be our lineup heading into year number 1.5, I guess. We got D-Rose still starting at point, our new rookie Anthony Edwards at 2, Brandon Ingram, Blake Griffin, and then Tristan Thompson. So that starting 5's not, you know, it's nothing crazy. We'll maybe hopefully squeeze into an 8th seed or just not make the playoffs at all. We're for sure still rebuilding. We're not anywhere near contention at this moment. We got Cunard off the bench, Darren Collison, Bruce Brown, and then Chick Diallo. Alright, so at the end of the season, Giannis again MVP, James Wiseman Rookie of the Year in Golden State, Yusuf Nurkic with 6th Man of the Year, Kawhi Leonard Defensive Player, John Morant Most Improved with 25 and 7, and then Brett Brown with Coach of the Year in Philly. So even though we did a little bit better than last season with 36 and 46, our only bright spot is Anthony Edwards, who made All-Rookie second or All-Rookie first team, just behind James Wiseman here. Let's see how he did this season. As he averaged 17 a game, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2.4 steals. So good job for the young rookie. I'm still shocked that we got him at 6. He's hopefully the piece we need to go ahead and bring the Pistons back to the limelight. So again, it's another season without the playoffs for the Pistons, but it's okay. We are just, you know, again, we're in the rebuild. Ingram, first year with the team, 23 points a game, 7 assists and 7 rebounds and 3 assists per game, which is really good. D-Rose with 18 as well, still producing at 32 with 4 assists. He's definitely someone we want to go ahead and bring back because I think this is his last year. So D-Rose, we're coming for you, don't worry. Anthony Edwards, we already know that. Blake Griffin, you know, not producing for the amount of money he's getting, but he's averaging 15 a game, 5 rebounds and 3 assists. Yeah, Blake, it's almost time for you, bro. And then Cunard with 10 points a game, and that's it. So it's going to be Warriors, Rockets, and the Bucks in Philly. It's going to be Bucks and Warriors in the finals here. Let's see if Curry can come back and win a championship as the Bucks come out in Game 6. Giannis who's actually a free agent this summer. Oh wait, never mind. They signed an extension. But Giannis, Finals MVP, back-to-back MVPs. Congrats. So we're back in the draft lottery, of course. We're projected to get the 10th pick in the draft. Let's see if we can move up, hopefully, as we stay at 10. That's okay, but we keep that pick. So another draft pick. I don't really think I'm gonna trade it. Probably just gonna take another asset in, because that's really what Detroit needs at this point, man. They just need a lot of assets to go ahead and actually start this rebuild. So with our 10th pick, we went ahead and picked up Scotty Barnes out of Florida State, another small forward / power forward that we can add to the team. He's got a good potential rating, so hopefully he can, you know, grow to that potential. And no surprise there, Blake Griffin accepts his player option for $38 million. So this would be the best time for us to trade him, or maybe we can we'll move him at the deadline or something, or we can just wait it out. I think honestly the best thing for the Pistons in real life and for this rebuild is to go ahead and just wait out Blake Griffin's contract, and that's when the true growth will show from that point. And of course we're gonna bring back our other rookie, or I guess our sophomore now, Sekoy Diomboya. Yeah, we got to keep our young guys around. Alright, so even though we brought in Tristan Thompson last season, now we really want to center again, because again, we lost Drummond in the beginning and we don't have a true center. I think Bam Adebayo is the best center we can go after. There's Drummond as well, but he's a restricted free agent. We're gonna offer him 4 years, 89 mil off the bat. Hopefully they don't match that. And our second and third priority right now is to bring back D Rose, who's already getting some offers. Wow, the Magic are offering him a 4-year deal. He's 32, bro. That's really a lot. So we're gonna go ahead, offer him the 4-year deal as well. Oh man, that's gonna burn me. But hopefully D Rose can, you know, continue to flourish, maybe like a Chris Paul type. And another player I want to bring in who's still on a restricted free agent contract is Luke Cunard. I mean, we could just bring him back, you know, a bit cheaper, but I feel like this guy, he's only 25, out of Duke. I hope this guy can just, you know, develop into a better player than he is right now. So Luke Cunard, will give him a 4-year deal as well. It's going to be roughly 10 mil a year. May as well get him now when he's young, right? Alright, so after day 1, it's looking like we might actually get all of our wishes within one day. So hopefully no one matches that deal for Bam Adebayo. Day 2, let's simulate through. It looks like we're still good. Alright, so here we go. We're on day 3. This is the main thing. I don't know why this always seems to happen, but whenever someone's on a restricted free agent contract, they always match the 1-year deal. Unless that's what Luke wants. I guess he wants more money next year. We're gonna match that deal, bring in Bam, and hopefully Derrick Rose to see as... Wow, we don't have enough. I screwed myself. Hold up. So I think actually bringing in Bam Adebayo may have taken a lot of cap space off for Mr. Derrick Rose, which is kind of a problem for me. Hopefully we can bring him back. Now we don't have much money. He's got 7 offers right now. 3 of them are 4-year deals. Highest one is 62 mil. So I think... Ooh, can we even up? Oh man, that sucks. Okay, we'll give him a player option just to sweeten the deal. Let's see hopefully what he says to this, as he might sign with the Clippers, bro. Oh man, I may have messed this up. Alright, so his interest level isn't that high, but I think if we, you know, if we give him a 4-year deal, he's still not even really interested in that, because he wants the money, but he actually goes up in interest just a tad bit when we give him 2 years. So we'll give him a player option for the next year, and we'll see where that puts us, as yeah, he didn't even, that's not even close. Oh, he's gonna sign with the Clippers. D Rose, no! Ah, damn it, we lost D Rose. Now it seems like we have more bad news here. We might be losing Bruce Brown here. He's got a qualifying offer for, I believe, what team is offering him right now. He's got an offer from the Wizards on a 2-year deal worth 8 mil. Now you're saying that's not a lot, but I mean right now I'm looking for a point guard. Maybe gonna get George Hill, Monte Morris, or Lou Will. Those are my 3 choices right now. I don't think I have the cap space to go ahead and do that if I bring in Bruce Brown. So any Bruce Brown fans, I'm sorry. I wanted to bring him back, but it is what it is. Alright, so we made one sacrifice. We lost Bruce Brown, we lost D Rose, but we brought in Mike Conley on a 2-year deal, which is, you know, it's nothing crazy, but at least it's a point guard that can run the offense for sure. I have a lot of trust in him. Alright, so heading into year number 2, we have a brand new, spanking new lineup. We got Mike Conley at point starting for us. Anthony Edwards, the rookie. This is definitely going to be our guy that's like untouchable for the team for sure. Ingram at the 3. We're going to start Sequoia this season at 4. So that means Blake Griffin may be on his way out the door. We got our newly acquired Bam Adebayo at center, which I like a lot. And then we got Blake Griffin off the bench, Tristan Thompson, Luke Cunard, Scotty Barnes, our rookie, and then Darren Collison. So, like I said, the bench is pretty decent. The starting lineup's pretty decent. We're definitely not a contender, but we could be, we could shake up things in the playoffs this season. Alright, so we're currently at the trade deadline. We are the 6th seed in the Eastern Conference, which is not bad, but it's definitely a major improvement for our team. The only concern I have right now is Mr. Blake Griffin. Now, he's on his last year for sure. I wanted to try to move him, but at the same time, I think it's best we just trade for the future. Trade for someone that can, fill that spot for us for now. And the other question I have about this team is our point guard situation is not looking good, man. We have 2 34-year-old point guards running the squad. We need a point guard. So either that's going to be a now problem or a free agency problem. I think for now, though, we're going to go ahead and build for the future when it comes to our power forward position. So let's see what I can conjure up. Alright, so this may be a major risk here, but we're going to go ahead and throw in a couple players that aren't getting any minutes for us. We got Justin Jackson, Chris Clements. We're going to throw in our 1st round pick for this year because it's probably not going to be that nice. And then also Darren Collison for Ryu Hachimura. Now this guy, I think I had another option where I can pick up Eric Paschal, but when I was deciding between the two, I realized that Ryu is still on his rookie deal, so we'll still have the chance to bring him back for next season for sure. Let's see how he's been doing so far. He's averaging 12 a game, 5 rebounds, which turns into about 16 and 6. So again, he's only 24. He already he was an all-rookie 2nd team in 2020. So I'm really happy with this trade. Hopefully it works out for our team. Daniel House is just another, bit of a sweetener deal there. And yeah. Oh, whoa. Minimum player. Okay, yep, made this trade. Boom. Alright, so now that we did that trade, our team is looking a little different. We're going to have Rio starting for us at the 4 position, and then we're going to have Blake still coming off the bench. The only thing is, he's a free agent next year. We're going to leave that contract to just expire. And yeah, we still want to win. It's not like I want to just trade him now and completely lose, because we're doing pretty solid. I want to maybe give these guys some experience in the playoffs, so we're going to roll with this team for the rest of the season. Brought in Ryu. Let's see how we do. Alright, so finally someone different wins the MVP. Luka Doncic, man, had to absolutely ball out to get this. 33 points a game, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, and a steal. Man, he shot 41% from 3 as well. Finally someone different. Cade Cunningham wins Rookie of the Year in Indiana there. Dennis Schroeder, 6th man. AD with Defensive Player. Most Improved, DeAndre Ayton, 19 and 12. And then Rick Carlisle for Coach of the Year in Dallas. So at the end of the season, man, we actually made a huge improvement, and the team is playing well right now. We got 48 wins this season. We did make the playoffs. I'll show you guys who we're facing in a second. But Anthony Edwards led the team in scoring, 23 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists with 2 steals again. Brandon Ingram finally meshing with this guy, 22 points a game for him with 5 rebounds. Blake Griffin, okay season, 14 points, not much in anything else. Mike Conley still at 34, 13 points a game, 5 assists, really good numbers for him. Ryu came with 12 a game, 12 and 9 for Bam Adebayo with almost 2 blocks per game. And yeah, the squad is looking nice. I'm liking it. So our first playoff appearance, we're going up against the Orlando Magic here as a 3rd seed. Let's see how this team is looking. They got Markelle Fultz, Terrence Clark, Jonathan Isaac, Aaron Gordon, and Vucevic. So the same starting 5. Then they got Mo Bamba, Evan Fournier. Pretty much the same squad. They just added a couple players here and there. Let's see if we can, make it to the conference finals, or at least to the finals. That's always our main goal. As we go up 1-0, 2-0. Can we sweep these guys? Every time from now on, I'm just gonna stay quiet at that moment. Do not blow a 3-0 lead, Detroit. There we go. Alright. So we advance to the second round here to face the Atlanta Hawks, who are a 2 seed with Mr. Trae Young. They brought in Victor Oladipo. Wow. How did they get him? He just signed him in free agency. Wow. DeAndre Hunter, John Collins, and Clint Capella. That's a really good team, man. It's probably going to be a good team for a while. And they got Herter, Marcus Morris. Man, this is going to be a tough starting five to go up against. Let's see how we do though. Second round, I wouldn't be mad if we lost, to be honest. But we are up 2-1, 2-2, 3-2. We made the conference finals. Just like that, we're right where we need to be. Gonna face our toughest opponent yet though, the Brooklyn Nets. You guys already know mine. Kyrie, Jerome Robinson, KD, Christian Wood. Wait a minute. How did I just let Christian Wood... Wait a minute. I just realized I let Christian Wood just slip from this team. Can someone remind me of what happened that I just let this guy go in free agency? Damn. He's not really doing much though. So I mean, it's not that big of a deal. But that was one of my main guys I wanted to rebuild around. He went to Brooklyn. DJ's there. Karis LeVert, Cody Zeller. Man. KD, Kyrie, I'm not expecting much, to be honest. I don't know who we would guard him. But we're up 3-1. We are in the finals in just year number 2, facing the Grizzlies. Bro, this could be the quickest rebuild yet. But like every time I say that, you know, something happens. Facing the Grizzlies, though, in the NBA Finals. And this team has changed crazy, bro. They got Ja Morant and Paul George. They picked him up in free agency. That's something I've never seen really before. They got Slow-Mo, Jaren Jackson, and Val. That's a defensive squad. Grindhouse is back, bro. Brandon Clark, Derek Favors. Man, this is going to be a tough matchup. We're in the finals, though. This is like, I can't believe it. This is more shocking to me than anything else. Alright, so we are going to simcast this. We don't have home court advantage, and we're getting blown out. We're getting blown out real fast. It's okay. Game number 2. Can we steal one on the road? Let's see if we can, as we hang on at the end there. That was a very close game. Bam Adebayo with 23 and 15. Here we go. At home. NBA Finals, bro. Are you serious? Alright. I'm not going to get too excited. I'm smiling way too big right now. 27 and 4 for Ingram. Game number 3. We are beating the Grizzlies right now. We are 1 game away from winning a championship already. Okay. No way we blow a 3-1 lead, right? 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 Guys? Okay, alright. No way we blow a 3-1 lead, right? Right? There we go. We win. I'm so casually shocked right now. Ingram with 30 and 10 in that last game. We've just won the finals, bro. Are you serious? Ja Morant had 46. The Pistons. I think I'm getting too good at this, bro. No cap. No cap at all. Anthony Edwards, our guy, slid to 6th pick. We pick him up. Averages 21-6 with almost 4 steals in the NBA Finals. Man, this is a shocker. So since we're coming off of a championship, I am definitely, like, we're not going to end it right here. We're going to try to go for one more, at least, you know, we're going to see how long we can keep this going. If we lose the next one, we'll just end the video there. But on our pending options, of course, Finals MVP, Anthony Edwards, we're going to bring him back on his rookie deal still. Rio will bring him back, and the same thing with Sekou Diomba. Man, I'm really, like, stunned right now that we're actually champions right now. And the crazy thing about all this is that now we have so much money to do stuff because Blake's gone. Bro, oh my god. I think I'm going to go after Trae Young first. Kyrie, oh god, that's insulting, Golden State. We're going to go after Trae Young. And if that doesn't work out, I think Kyrie might be the next best thing. We're going to give him a 4-year deal, 153 mil. As that's at the top of his list. So let's see if the Hawks are going to go ahead and match that. Alright, so right now we have a mutual agreement with Trae Young. Guys, just hold on a second. I don't want to get too excited. Never mind. Never mind. They matched that offer sheet, so there goes that chance. Now, we do need a point guard, so next best thing is Mr. Kyrie Irving. A lot of people are offering him 4 years from the Nets, 3 from the Pelicans. Let's offer him that same deal with the player option. And if that doesn't work out, Chris Paul's there, Theo Maldon's there. We have a lot of, you know, potentials after that. Damn it, so Kyrie's going to the Pelicans. This has been a crazy season so far, man. Players are going left and right. I've never seen them go to these kind of teams, so this is just shocking to me. So it seems like Chris Paul just keeps seeming to like follow us, but we're gonna bring him in. He's the next best thing. Unfortunately, we couldn't get Trae Young or Kyrie, but Chris Paul is gonna be our new starting point guard alongside Mike Conley. And another huge signing here. We're gonna go ahead and throw all of our money. I don't know why we threw him a 1-year deal, but we're gonna bring in Mr. Mo Bamba here as our backup center. So guys, it's looking like we can definitely 2P here. And then we also bring in Kevin Huerter out of Atlanta. So at least we got one Atlanta Hawk out of there. We're going to bring him in as our backup shooting guard just for now. Alright, so this is going to be our rotation heading into our final year basically. We got Chris Paul, Anthony Edwards, Brandon Ingram, Sequoia Diomba, and Bam Adebayo. So again, you know, it's nothing. Actually, it's actually maybe a little bit better than last season because we have a better point guard and everyone's developing. Then we got Mo Bamba off the bench, Ryu Hachimura, Scotty Barnes, Kevin Huerter, and then Mike Conley. So like, this team could possibly do it again. I mean, we only won as a 3rd seed, so I'm not going to hold my breath. Alright, so at the end of the season, Giannis MVP, Chet was Rookie of the Year in Miami, Nikola Vucevic was 6th Man of the Year in Orlando, Giannis Defensive Player, Tyrese Maxey Most Improved, and then Dwayne Casey. Let's go! We're 61-21, #1 team in the East. Alright, so we're back in the playoffs, and this time the only thing is we are a #1 seed. Before we get into that, I want to go ahead and take a look at our stats and see how we did for our season, as Anthony Edwards and Ingram are just that dynamic duo, both with 20 plus points a game, 6 rebounds, 4 assists for Anthony Edwards and 2 steals. Ingram with almost the same numbers. Then we got Scotty Barnes with 12 a game, Chris Paul with 11 and 6, Bam Adebayo with 11 and 8. This team just works out perfect, man. Honestly, I couldn't have done it any better. 10 and 8 there for Mo Bamba as well. I'm really excited. So hopefully we can 2P. I'm going to probably end it regardless. Let's see how we do round 1. Let's see if we can get it done against Boston. Not even look at the team. What am I doing? What am I doing? Kemba Walker, Jaylen Brown, Gordon Hayward, Tatum, and Robert Williams. Boston hasn't really changed much. They brought in the rookie Denny. That's really it, man. This team, they ain't ready for it. They ain't ready for it. Let's go. Alright, I didn't say anything and we got the sweep. I was holding my breath there because I've never gotten a sweep in the first round yet. Facing Indiana here in the second round, they got Cade Cunningham, the sophomore, Ocha, Agbaji, Otto Porter, Sabonis, and Miles Turner. They also have Malcolm Brogdon off the bench with Jalen McDaniels. And yeah, the team is looking pretty good. I can't even lie. So let's see if this is the team to knock us off though. Or if we're just gonna, you know, I didn't even want to say if we're going to sweep our way to the conference finals. And we're facing a 6th-seeded Cleveland team. Over on the other side is Golden State and Phoenix. Let's see what these guys have. They got Darius Garland, RJ Barrett. Wow. I guess they signed him in free agency. New York had enough of him. If you guys didn't already see, I did a CP3 Knicks rebuild. If you guys didn't see it, go ahead and check that out. They got Kevin Porter here, Obi Toppin, and then Drummond. So he's facing his old team here, ironically. They have Kuzma, Powell, Nerlens. The bench isn't that good, but like Drummond versus his old team. Let's see how we do as they get out. Oh my, they're giving us some trouble. Never mind. We head to the finals for the 2nd year in a row to face the Golden State Warriors. Curry, 99, 89 Clay, Wiggins, and Isaiah Todd with James Wiseman. That's a really good freaking team, man. They also have D Rose, man. I keep forgetting, man. There's a lot of storylines. McCulloch's now an 82 as well, former Piston himself. Their bench isn't that good though. D Rose can't be the only thing on your bench, but that starting 5 is deadly. Alright, we're gonna simulate the finals here. Simcasted, we have home court advantage as we get out to an early lead there, and we completely blow these guys out the water in game 1. Edwards with 21 points, Wiggins with 20. Can we do that again? This would be a statement. If we blow them out the first 2 games, oh my god, we are. Anthony Edwards with a 40 being on their head. There's no way we sweep these guys. I wouldn't allow it. I can't allow this as we blow them out again. Anthony Edwards is something. 5 steals, bro. Look at these stats. These are Zion numbers. If we sweep the finals, man. Oh my god. Bro, we can probably go for another championship, man. Wow. Back-to-back champs. Back-to-back champions, man. craziness. Anthony Edwards, back-to-back finals MVP, 28 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. I want to keep going, I really do. I really do want to keep going, but I think we're going to end it on that note. But this is going to be the lineup at the end of it. Ingram on another championship squad. I promise the next video I'll try not to do Ingram in any of these. I mean, it's like the Pistons needed a small forward, so it only made sense, right? Bam Adebayo, another great pickup. He came in as our center. Anthony Edwards, the GOAT himself. Then we have Mo Bamba, Ryu. So no Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin did get a ring though. Chris Paul came in here, did his thing again. But that's going to be it for me, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure to leave a like. Comment down below what team you want to see me do next. Hit that subscribe button and the noti bell. And I will see you guys in the next one.